Showtime, folks.
Hey guys, it's Nikki with the 7910 Squad. Welcome to our channel. So on our channel, we love to share our traveling adventures to our everyday lives, to just good old family fun. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, if you're not part of our squad, you need to be a part of us. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you get every update when we drop a new vlog. Okay, so for today's vlog, I'm going to share with you some tips for traveling during the COVID pandemic. So if you don't know by now, we love to travel. It's our passion, it's our thing. We live for it, we love it. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick few seconds and get my little globe right here. I'm gonna give it a quick spin and I'm gonna show you a few places that we've been to in the last few years internationally. So take a ride with us real quick and then we'll go on with the tips.
Let's go for a little ride.
Welcome back. How was that? Was that trip amazing? I miss traveling internationally, but it's okay. It's okay. You can still travel internationally right now, but it just takes a lot more effort. But we have been in the last few months still traveling domestically within the United States. And so that's where I gathered these tips that I'm gonna share with you. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so you guys ready? So tip number one, you have to plan ahead. Do not wing it, okay? You have to do your research and plan ahead, okay? So a lot of things are still open during COVID, but that either have different hours, even what's listed on the internet might not be accurate, so you have to call and do your research. A lot of activities require a reservation because they're only allowing a limited amount of people to gain access to those activities, so call ahead and plan ahead. For example, we were just in Colorado and I had planned a little trip to Golden, Colorado. An evening, I meant 6 p.m., okay, on a Saturday. So I just assumed restaurants would be open and we would be able to have a nice little quaint dinner in Golden, Colorado. But when we got there, all the restaurants were closed. So we literally walked around for almost an hour trying to find a restaurant that was open and that would seat us and didn't require a reservation. And so luckily we did find one, but it literally took us an hour to do that. So we were hangry, we were like, what are we gonna do? So just don't do that, okay? Because you don't wanna throw off your travel by being stressed out, by not knowing what to do, feeling stranded. Don't do that. So call ahead, plan ahead, do a lot of research. It'll just make your life and your traveling experience that much better. Okay, so tip number two. Choose destinations that have a lot of outdoor activities. Okay, this is very important, okay? So I'm talking about choosing destinations that have hiking, lots of hiking, skydiving, ATVing, whitewater rafting, ice skating, anything that's outside that you can do, go to those kind of destinations right now. Because you want to avoid destinations that are more known for their museums or their theater, things that are typically closed right now. So you don't want to go to those. I'm not going to go to New York right now and go to Broadway and then not see a Broadway play because all of them are closed. So don't do that. Don't go to Paris and want to visit all the museums and they're closed. So don't go to those kind of destinations. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm just saying, save those for post-COVID because then you can do all the indoor activities with less restrictions. Choose the destinations that have more outdoor activities because most of them are still operating and all you need to do is just wear a mask and follow the special COVID guidelines that are going on right now, okay? That was tip number two. Okay, so now tip number three, bring extra masks. It is very important, especially if you're traveling with multiple children because they're going to lose them. And it's gonna happen, so you have to be prepared. I'm talking about have extra masks in your pocket, have extra masks in your backpack, have them stashed at all times because they're gonna lose them. Even your as an adult are gonna use them, because I lost many when we were in Colorado. So just having them easily accessible is very important. I know it seems like a little tip, but it's so important, especially with kids. So a tip that I did, we did a road trip in Colorado. So we rented a car, and I had a thing with the kids. As soon as we got back into the car, they would take off their mask and put it into the sleeve behind the front passenger or the driver's seat. So put it right in there so they know exactly where they are when they need them. If we were out and we were eating, they would just slip it in their pocket, or they would give it to me. It was kind of like a thing, like mask, and then they would put them in my hand, and I was in charge of them. So it's just very important. Bring extra masks. Keep them in one spot when you're traveling so you know how to get them fast and easy. Okay, so tip number 4, bring extra hand sanitizer. Okay, you always want to have that very, very easily accessible. Okay, so we just bought those easy snap-on containers that go onto your backpack or something like that, just so it's out. You just click it open, use it, and go. I know it's a simple tip, but trust me, have numerous hand sanitizers so that you're keeping the germs away, keeping that COVID away. Very, very important. Okay, so tip number 5 and my last tip is to follow the rules, guys. If you're traveling, that means you're paying money, you're taking time away from your lives, and you are going to this destination. So follow their rules that they put in place to protect people from COVID. Just follow them. Okay, I know you may not like them, but just follow them. They're there for a reason. So if they're asking you to wear a mask, wear it. If they're asking you to social distance, wear it. Just do it, be kind, follow the rules, and enjoy your experience. The last thing you want to do is travel like thousands of miles or hundreds of miles, anything, and then get there and you not follow a rule and you get kicked out. You just wasted your time, you just wasted your money. So just follow the rules, have a good time, embrace this new life we live in, and still adventure and have fun.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Okay guys, so I hope you take my tips into consideration the next time you guys travel. Okay, so let's do a fast recap of all 5 tips. Here we go. Tip number 1, plan ahead. So important. Tip number 2, choose destinations with outdoor activities. Tip number 3, bring extra masks. Tip number 4, bring extra hand sanitizer. And tip number 5, follow the rules. Just follow them. Okay guys, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions regarding traveling during COVID, traveling with kids in general. I'm here to help. Leave comments just to show some love. Leave comments telling me where you have traveled, where you want to travel, anything. Talk to me. We love to connect. Subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. Thanks guys. Are you guys still here? Wait a sec. You guys need to go book your travel. Come on, I gave you the tips you need. Go do it. Go out there. Have fun.
Today, Junior?